Natural evil is based on immoral principles, whereas the moral values lie in the collective and in their life design model. Since it is a natural evil in its nature, every life aspect of our lives is a larger life force when brought upon us to deal with. As we know, the power of the life force by itself is profoundly too extreme for the human race to resolve, never mind to eliminate altogether. Such natural evil in human awareness is a byproduct of various planetary corruptions, such as natural disasters, illnesses, and lack of basic needs, which leads to poverty-stricken society. They are termed evil on the impression that they are capable of mass killing in a statistical measure. Since the humans perceive the evil as harm doing to one, whether it is mentally or physically, then it is the evil act playing its role, since it can do more harm without the human cause. There is always natural evil around us, but in the potential state, which we take it for granted, or simply overlook them as we live out our lives. The natural evil is not set on a specific degree of negative perspective, but it varies and fluctuates when the chain reaction begins to take form. For example, if you were on a cruising liner, the chance for that vessel to sink is a 0%. However, the potential is always there. The reason for this is because the nature can alter its course of action, and therefore creating a large enough waves that can cause the cruiser to sink in a relatively short time. If it is endangering lives by sinking, then the natural evil has affirmed and accomplished activity. There is no warnings or auspices when the natural evil can occur, but there is one solution that may allow us to be cautious about, and that is the process of present living status that we can change. When we set out to do something that contains pleasure, then that is all what the mind is aware of. Such as the analogy of the cruising liner, the minds of many were only aware of the pleasurable trips and the social atmosphere that everyone was to experience. However, the natural evil will not manifest itself because of a conscious state of being, but in the vexation of those who are still unsatisfied with their lives. Such pattern of nature I have experienced. The lower vibrations of many, which are the feelings in a low state, can bring catastrophe to their present moment, since this can be considered as a rejection of a positive energy. This may be a sad time, or the fact of being accompanied with unpleasant counterparts. They may not know the way to contentment, and rather assume that there is something missing in their space-time reality, such as money or relationship, and this is a great disappointment for them, which leads to incoherent living conditions and lack of contentment due to fear-driven reality and negative experiences. If a positive energy is rejected unconsciously, then the natural evil is likely to find its way there to cause more misery.